谢谢老师。我们今天继续讨论《五灯全书》，今天是17祖僧伽难提尊者。第一段，在家出家。I'm a monk at home. Venerable was the son of beautiful treasure king of Swathi city. He could speak once was born and praised Buddha all the time. 1 in 7 he disguised the worldly disgusted. Sorry. He disgusted worldly joys and told his parents in verse, "Bow to my kind father and mother who gave birth to me. I now want to become a monk. Please agree." But his parents disagreed, so he stopped eating. Finally, his parents agreed for him to become a monk at home, with the name Sanghanandi. 第二段，未曾退倦。Never tired or quit. His parents asked monk Chan Liduo for his teacher. For 19 years, he has been never tired or quit. He often said to himself, "I'm still living in this palace. How could it be called becoming a monk?" One night, under the moonshine, he saw a smooth road, then walked on it. For on a 10 li, arrived at a big rock, and there's a cave in it, so he sat silently inside it. His father lost the son, then kicked his teacher out to look for him, but couldn't find him. 第三段，圣者出世。Great man appears to the world. 10 years later, after Venerable got passed on the lineage and Buddhahood acknowledgement, he traveled to multi-kingdom. There was suddenly a cool wind blowing to Venerable and his disciples. They felt strange, happy, and comfortable, but didn't know why. Venerable said, "This is virtue wind. Could there be a great man appearing to the world and inherit my lineage?" Venerable took his disciples with his superpower to tour through the valley. After about a mealtime, they arrived at a mountain peak. Venerable told disciples, "This peak is covered by purple clouds, which means there's a great man living here."
这个紫云，
紫云 ，purple cloud，
它应该是紫光，而不是紫云。紫色的光产生照到那个云上面，所以叫紫云。
purple light。
呀。
您说那个意思
是真正的意思，它是紫色的光，这个光照到那云上，所以就变成紫色的云。红色的光照到云上面是红色的云，所以它基本上应该是 purple light。
So clouds reflecting
purple light。
purple light。
对。
So this peak is covered by clouds reflecting purple light.
对。
Okay, which means there's a great many. 好，谢谢老师，您这个说的有道理。童子100岁。A boy 100 years old. Venerable and disciples were walking around for a long time. And so a village boy came forward to Venerable with a round mirror. Venerable asked, "How old are you?" Boy said, "100 years old." Venerable said, "You are still young. How you could see 100 years old?" Boy said, "I don't know why, but I'm 100 years old." Venerable said, "Do you know Chan?" Boy said, "Put one side, if a man lived for 100 years but don't know enlightenment method, then it cannot be compared with someone lived only one day, but understood enlightenment method."
这个禅机啊，禅机可能不能翻成禅法。你这边是翻成禅法是吧？
对。
禅机。
禅机就是禅嘛，禅的精华。
它这个机是随机的，并不是说一定有一个，并不是一定有个 method。
没有 method 是后边的佛法的意思。禅机，禅机，不知道这个机怎么翻呢？这个机关。
机关也不对，它是一个，它可以打到你心里面去的那一个 moment， 就是那一刹那之间打动了你的心，触动了你的移情的那一刹那叫禅机。
那就是个 switch， 就是一个开关。平时干着呢，在那一刹那，啪，打开了。
对，可以这样讲，但是你这边不能翻成 switch。
那咋翻呢？禅。
这是很玄的一个东西，非常玄的。但是只有这个，就比如说我们讲什么话，你平常都好像听得没有一点感应，没有一点反应，没有一点感觉，就好像我没有 feeling， 对不对哈？但是你突然看到某一个东西，或者听到某一句话，你突然有一个 feeling， 懂了没有哈？那个 moment 就叫禅机了。你明白这意思没有？
要不干脆按照中文来吧，禅 dash 机 ji。
这可能再想一下，
这个没别的，目前没有别的办法。
禅机的话 the moment of raise the 禅，就是说你在动了禅念的那一刹那叫禅机。也许是一个语言，也许是你看到一个东西，也许是听到一个东西，这个都是这个怎么解释？
那不就是禅 moment？
禅 moment 可能还比较接近一点，知道吧？因为它言而必你都可以产生禅的 moment。比如说你看到一个东西，你平常看了山，觉得山没有怎么样，今天你一看啊，见山不是山，见水不是水，这个时候就禅的 moment 就出来了，你懂我意思没有？然后你平常听一个东西好像没有什么感觉，突然有一天你心情不好，听了一个音乐以后，心情马上就振奋起来了，那也叫禅的 moment。用禅 moment 嘛，暂时用禅 moment 好不好？
行，用禅 moment。
这样会比较贴近，因为这个字是很玄的一个字。 啊，这非常重要。就是我们禅宗就是讲禅机。
好，谢谢老师。下面第5段，内外无瑕 ，no flaws inside out. Venerable said, "That thing in your hand, what does it represent?" Boy said, "Buddha's great round mirror, with no flaws inside out. Two people look at each other. Minds and eyes are similar." His parents heard what the boy said, then wrenched the parting with him and let him become a monk. Venerable brought the boy back, offered him ordination, named him Sanghayasas. 第6段，心寂静故 mind is silent. One time, Venerable heard the temple bells ringing due to wind blowing. Then asked him, "Is it a bell ringing or wind?" Sanghayasas said, "Not bell or wind, it is my mind." Venerable asked, "Who is your mind?" Sanghayasas said, "Both are silent." Venerable said, "Good, good, inheriting my lineage. If it wasn't you, then who?" 缘种不妨 conditions and nature not interfere with each other. Venerable then passed on the perfect eye with verse. Mind is non-origination. Thoughts arise due to conditions. Conditions and nature do not interfere with each other, just like flowers and the fruits. 攀树而化 passed away hanging on a tree. After passing on the land, Venerable passed away with his right hand hanging on the tree. His death was discussed. Venerable passed away under the tree. It means he will protect his successors. They were trying to take his body to a high ground for burial, but couldn't move his body. So they built a pagoda under the tree. It was Qian Han Chao Emperor, 元平 first year. 丁未 BC 74，不是 BC 了吧？公元前是 BC 74。
OK， 我们17组到这边。